YE ticket, get your YE ticket to ride.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest movie reviews and interviews. This is your entertainment ticket. YEticket.com. Yeah.
Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. I'm here at Boca Pal, the boxing gym, but I got John David Jackson. He's training Kovalev, Sergey Kovalev, for the fight against Andre Ward on November 19th in Las Vegas. It's going to be at the T-Moble Arena. Man, is he ready for this? Is Kovalev ready for Andre Ward? Is he ready?
Well, first of all, thank you, Al. I appreciate much being here. That question will be answered on November 19th, but to answer for you here right now, yes, he is. He's more than ready for Andre Ward.
Now, here's an undefeated record, so does Andre has an undefeated record. This is about the first time in many years that two undefeated fighters have went and put their whole record and everything in the ring. How you feel about that?
Well, the fight with Ward and Kovalev is a very interesting fight for the fans, and it's the fight that needs to be made, and it was made, and now it's going to happen November 19th. In Andre Ward, you have a very talented, slick boxer, undefeated as an amateur, which speaks for itself, and now as a professional, he's cleaned the division out of 168. Now it's time to move on up to light heavyweight. On the flip side of that, you have Sergey Kovalev, undefeated, unified light heavyweight champion of the world. It's an interesting fight for the fans. They deserve this one. Right now the betting line has it kind of even. I think Ward has a slight edge, but I believe come November 19th, Sergey Kovalev will not prove that he is the better fighter. He will be victorious that night.
That's right. It seemed to be favored a little bit on Andre Ward because they consider him more of a boxer. They consider your boy Sergey Kovalev more of a bruiser, battler, banger, knockout artist. Now, I'm sure that you've heard this, but I'm sure you're going to train to overcome some of that, right?
Most definitely. Listen, this fight here, we have to be better than we've been in all our other fights combined. Sergey has to become a more seasoned pro for this fight. He has to box better, cut the ring off better, execute better, and I have to formulate a game plan that allows him to do that. And I look forward to the task. This is the fight that I've wanted for a while, and the fans deserve to have it. Now it's here. And I think come November 19th, that Sergey Kovalev will definitely prove that he is the better fighter.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Andre Ward has not been defeated since the amateurs and since he's been a professional. Now, does that intimidate Sergey?
Not in the least. Sergey could care less about records, if you can punch, if you can box. All he wants to do is prove he's the best light heavyweight in the world. And once he gets you in the ring, you have to prove it to him that you are better than him. And here's the thing that I tell most fans. When I was fighting, and I tell most fighters this, when another fighter signs a contract to go against you, then he's telling you personally he can beat you. So now Ward's telling Sergey, I'm the best. So now Sergey has to prove that he is the better fighter that night. And the fact that Ward's had 5-year layoff to a certain degree with maybe 4 fights in the last 5 years, he's been inactive. So he has a lot of rust on him. And the fights that he's had in the previous past fights to get ready for this fight have not gotten him ready for this battle here.
Do you think so? Because the last fight I saw Ward, it was okay. It looked like he was really boxing not to get hurt, not to get cut, and he was winning by points. In my opinion, he didn't look that good at that weight because he is coming up, from super middleweight to light heavyweight. That's how it looked to me.
No, that's why I said the last 4 fights he's had in the last 5 years have not prepared him for November 19th. While he's good at what he's done, the public should know that his best prime years are gone. From the time he was 27, he's 32 now. Those 5 years, you can't get him back. He says Ali did it. Well, Ali's Ali. Ali's a little different. Ali fought the best on the way back. He didn't fight a brand, and he didn't fight Barrera. He fought the best. He came out the gate fighting Oscar Bonavino, Jerry Corey on his comeback. These were no slouches. So Andre has a lot to prove. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking you for who you are and what you've done, but I'm knocking you for who you're going to fight. In order to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Sergey is the best right now. And I just don't. That's a tall order that I don't think he can fulfill.
Now, as Sergey's trainer, I know you all got to train for couple more months and things like that for that. Mentally, how can you prepare him mentally to get ready for this fight?
Well, in order to prepare Sergey mentally for this particular fight here, it doesn't take a lot because Sergey wants this fight. All he's heard about is how good Andre Ward is. He wants to prove everybody wrong. So for him, mentally, as well as physically, he's up for this fight. And he's already in Big Bear getting ready. I'm going to leave on the 22nd and join him there, and we'll be together for the next 8 weeks. But for Sergey, this is what he strives for. He strives to be the best. In order to be the best, you have to beat the best. That's how the old saying goes, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to beat Andre Ward and prove he still is the best light heavyweight in the world.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this fight. I'm also looking forward to your training abilities. And I tell you, man, you've been very successful so far, and you've been very good, and your fighters really love you, man. And you got a bunch of fighters, too. So keep up the good work.
Thank you, Albert. I appreciate that. Listen, I love your show. I love what you're doing for boxing. Keep doing what you're doing. And everybody, just tune in November 19th, whether pay-per-view or you go to a bar and watch it on the big screen. But this should be a fight that everybody should enjoy either way. Now, Kovalev's going to win, so you might not enjoy it that much if you're a Ward fan, but I can't help that.
I can't help that either, but I'm looking forward to that fight. November 19th in Las Vegas. Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev. Man, I'm going to be there. You going to be there? John's going to be there. Andre's going to be there. What about you?